Harima's last feast. Harima belonged to the Puyu tribe. One day, he was captured by the Spanish conquistadors who came from another country. They made him a slave. He tried to escape many times, and one day he did it. He ran away from the Spanish, who now ruled the island of Trinidad. He went into the forest in Harima. All the Amerindians from all the different tribes who had run away joined together there and formed a new tribe. Harima became their leader. Harima and the other Caribs went to war. They did not want to be slaves. It was a very big fight. Many tribesmen died, but they won the war. To celebrate winning, they had a great feast. They had chicken, corn, cassava, sweet potato, fish, wild meat. They made juice from wild fruits. When Harima died, he was not forgotten. Many years later, the people of Harima put up a statue. It is in a beautiful park by the stadium in Harima, Trinidad. One day, many years later, some children living in Harima decided to have a Harima party. It was on the night of the anniversary of Harima's death. They planned to have a feast by the statue at midnight. All agreed not to tell their mummies and daddies. They knew they should be at home after dark. At about 11:30, they quietly sneaked out of their homes through the windows. Their mothers and fathers were fast asleep. Each child came with a gift. They brought mangoes, grapefruit, pawpaw, oranges, bananas, pears, strawberries, pineapples, and many more things. At midnight, as the clock struck 12, they started to play the drums, shak-shaks, and trumpets they brought to the party. They were all having a great time. Suddenly, 6 bandits ran out to them shouting, "We want all you have. Give us your mangoes, grapefruits, pawpaw, oranges, bananas, pears, strawberries, pineapples, everything," said one of them. Another bandit growled, "And the drums, shak-shaks, and trumpets too." "This is for Harima," they all shouted. "It is his anniversary today," they cried. They told the bandits about Harima. They said he was a hero. He was a great leader. He was the last Carib chief. But the bandits still decided to keep everything. A big greedy-looking bandit said, "He died over 100 years ago. He can't eat them, but I can." The bandits took everything. They all squeezed into a car with the mangoes, grapefruit, pawpaw, oranges, bananas, pears, strawberries, pineapples, and the drums, shak-shaks, and trumpets too. They drove away in the broken-down car. It made a loud screeching noise as it sped off. A puff of smelly black smoke came from the back of it. It filled their nostrils, and the children began to choke and cough. They could hear the car engine rattling as the car disappeared around the corner. One of the younger children began to cry. An older child called his mother from his cell phone. Soon they heard loud sirens and saw spinning yellow lights. It was the police. The children were happy to see the police. They were not so happy to see their mummies and daddies who arrived soon after. The children were scared that they would get into big trouble with them. They might have to ask the police to protect them from their parents. But their parents were all happy to see them safe and well. They hugged and kissed them all over. The police phone started to ring. The news came that the bandits had crashed the car and they were all arrested. Some other policemen arrived bringing back all the food from the feast. But the police wanted to know where the children had got the food from. Had they stolen it from home? What were they doing out that time of the night and on their own? Did they get permission from their parents? The children became frightened. Some of them started to cry. Some begged their mummies and daddies not to get angry. They all said they were sorry, but they wanted to remember Harima. The police told them never to steal or escape from home again. They promised not to go anywhere without asking their parents. The mummies and daddies forgave them. They agreed to stay and celebrate Harima's anniversary. The police returned the drums, shak-shaks, and trumpets too. Soon there were lots of music and dancing. But that was the last time that feast ever happened. The end.
Dominique, Greenidge, good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you for coming for us. I'm seeing Student Council. Does that mean you're in Standard 5?
Standard 4.
Standard 4. Okay, and did you write this yourself?
Yeah,
You wrote this?
I read it.
You read it because it's World Read Aloud Day. Yes?
Yes.
All right. So we want to thank you very much for coming and starting off our World Read Aloud Day segment this morning.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you very much, Dominique.